When initially exposed to First Amendment frauditors, a lot of people be like,
I just imagine it's the most boring thing, and I started watching it, I was like, wow, this is great.
Oh yeah, positivity, yeah!
What goes on here, if you're a little bit confused? If you're new to this channel, if you've randomly stumbled across this while browsing on your homepage, well, that's fantastic for me, and you're probably wondering, what the is going on? Who is this British man, and why is he holding some paper? And why is he acting like a bit of a cock?
In 2009, researchers out of the University of Chicago published a paper titled Atypical Empathic Responses in Adolescents with Aggressive Conduct Disorder, a Functional MRI Investigation. It's an extremely accurate title, albeit not a particularly catchy one. The study consisted of two groups of adolescents. The first group had aggressive conduct disorder, which is a roundabout way of saying that they were bullies. Their conduct included the sort of things that you would expect, like starting fights and stealing from their victims. There was also a control group of similarly aged adolescents that did not have this condition. Both groups were hooked up to an fMRI and showed various video clips of people being injured. It was an extension of previous research performed earlier that year by the same team that showed children are naturally empathetic towards people in pain. In that first study, when children aged 7 to 12 saw someone accidentally injured, the MRI showed activity in the portion of their brain that registers pain. They were essentially feeling that person's pain. When they saw someone who was intentionally hurt by another person, their social interaction and moral reasoning centers lit up. This is pretty much what you would expect from a person with some level of empathy, and it was the same response that the control group in the second study had when watching the clips. The bullies, however, reacted in a completely different way. When the bullies saw a video of someone being intentionally injured by another person, their amygdala and ventral striatum were activated. This is the part of the brain responsible for reward processing, indicating that the sight of pain being inflicted on another person was a pleasurable and rewarding experience for them. The methodology was good, and the results are more than just a little bit compelling, even if their sample size was small. However, what did we actually learn? All of that research leads to the final conclusion that bullies enjoy hurting other people. But, I mean, didn't we already know that? If they had a typical empathetic response to seeing other people in pain instead of enjoying it, they probably wouldn't go around hurting people, would they?
I'm gonna pepper spray you right now.
Just letting you know, you know.
She spit in my face. I have blood in my face. Okay. She spit me in my face. She spit me in my face. Face. She spit me in my face right now. She spit in my face. She spit in my face. She spit in my face.